Hi guys, today I'm here to talk to you about how I get the titles for my books. Somebody had actually asked about that recently, and I thought maybe I would look a little bit into doing a video blog about it. So here we go. My first book was Fire, and if I was smart, I'd have them all here, holding them up and showing them to you as I talk. But I didn't think of that till now. Anyway, my first book was Fire, and it was about a rock band that was called Fire. So that was pretty straightforward. It wasn't a complicated process coming up with the title. It was my first book. It was all new to me. The coming up with the title seemed like the least my worries at that time because I really didn't know what I was doing. The second book was The Spark Before the Fire, which was I'm hesitant to call it a prequel, even though it kind of was. One of the characters from Fire was the protagonist for A Spark Before the Fire, and in that book I kind of just get into more of his life and how he led up to the point where he joined the band and so forth, so on and so forth. And also there was a line in the book where somebody said he was like a spark in the sky, and I thought that was really interesting, so I kind of worked it into the title. My next book, A Rockstar of Vampires, The Rockstar of Vampires, not A Rockstar of Vampires. I don't even know my own book titles. That book was basically about finding the actual rockstar of vampires, and the protagonist went to great lengths to figure out who that was, even though it was kind of dangerous. And so I thought that would be a good title. It kind of stood out. At the next book, Her Name is Mariah. Actually, that title comes from a line in the book, and that's at this point on, all my books have titles pretty much that comes from a line in the book that really stood out to me. There's a point near the end of the book where something very traumatic, well, I should say tragic, not traumatic, happens, and somebody says her name is Mariah, and that just kind of stood out to me. It just felt like the right title for the book. My next one would be Different Shades of the Same Color, and I've discussed this in other video blogs. I use that title not because I was trying to in any way rip off 50 Shades of Grey. No connection. I keep telling people that, but they don't always believe me. Yeah, Different Shades of the Same Color actually comes from a comment within the book where somebody says, we're all just different shades of the same color, which means that we're all very much the same, but we just are a little bit different, or we look different, or we come from different backgrounds, but at the end of the day, we're just all a different shade of the same color, which is a kind of an interesting title, especially with all the racial issues that we see in the news lately. I shouldn't just say in the news, it's in society, but it's we hear about it a lot more in the news, although it's always been there. But I'm getting way off topic. It was just an interesting timing to have that book come out around the same time that all this kind of became more prevalent in the media. My next book was called We're All Animals. My last book. I do have a card with the picture on it here. These are actually, not to get off topic, but I guess I am, book stubs, and what they do is you can get a free ebook if you have one of these. Now, this has nothing to do with this video, but if I still have these and you're watching this video and you want one to get a free ebook, I don't have a lot left, but this video will probably be released before they're all gone. Just let me know. I might be able to send you one. Anyways, back to what the title comes from. We're All Animals is actually a line in the book as well. I guess you kind of figured that's where I was going with this one. Where one of the characters says, we're all animals. It's just some of us are cute and cuddly and some of us are ferocious, but most of the time we're all those things, which is kind of interesting. I would also love to tell you the title for my next book because I just recently figured it out. I'm pretty excited. But I'm not going to do that today. I'll probably do a Facebook Live to announce that title in the next month or two, probably in the next month. When I do, I'll also do a video blog talking about it. And if you want to join my Facebook, it's Mima on Fire, just like my website, just like my Instagram, just like my Twitter. I'm pretty consistent. So if you want to learn more about that, I will probably have a Facebook Live when the time comes. Anyway, but it's also a line out of the book, and it's pretty exciting, and it kind of connects with We're All Animals, and I won't give any more away. Anyway, but thank you for checking out this video. Please check out the others if you have time and you're interested. And thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.